marries? Should I marry the one who always hurts? Always. What is marriage? Should I marry? We should understand first before getting into anywhere, because we always first understand if we are going to some place or going into for some interview or anything, we prepare it and we come to know what will be the results. I am going to that place, why? Why I am going to that interview? Why I am going to that class? Why I am going to meet him? After effects. Because we always looks into the after results. And if you don't look into the after results, then you are somewhere going to get your head break. Sometime maybe jackpot, but maximum time hard. So that's why in all the companies and every they make the plan. Then with the plan they work for, because plan is based on the future. If we do this much marketing, this result will be this. We always make the future plan when we do something. So when you say, should I marry the one who always hurts me? Always hurts me. If someone is hurting you and you say, should I marry? So marriage word you should know what you are saying, should I marry? What is marriage? Marriage means what? Now you are meeting with someone and then aparting yourself, meeting for an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 18 hours you are away. Going back to your home or office. At that time, you have been hurted always. So just think of the marriage. Marriage means living together. Living together. And you are bonded. Marriage means a bondage. You can say a legal agreement. Legal agreement. That now we both are together forever. Forever. So your liabilities, your life, everything is going to be somewhere in the contract, whatever is in the contract. Contract is marriage. Marriage itself is the contract. So you should see the after results of marriage. Today you are meeting in somewhere Costa Cafe or Starbucks or in some restaurants or hotels or in the gardens. You are hurted. Now you will be together because after garden, after Starbucks, after restaurant, you are going back to your homes. And whatever hurt is there, it is getting healing in the next 16, 18 years, 18 hours or days, 1 to 3 days. Healing hurts. Hearted healing procedure. When you are apart, healing is there. Then again you come, again hurt, then again healing. But marriage means a contract to live together now. We will be together, bonded now. And all those things which you are at home will be now changed. You may be getting up late there in the house. Their parents are there, or you are independently staying. You are wearing clothes of what type, and there you are having cooks, servants for your food. No one to disturb you, independent if you are staying. Now after marriage, where you are going, you should see where I am going. Is the other one, he is living or she is living alone? Or what is the climate there? Is there any, this all resources are there which you like here? Servants can be kept or not? If he or she will like it there or not? So this, all things are very much required because you are hurted here. When you are at home, your home, meeting for sometimes aparting yourself, distancing for few hours, few days and meeting and again hurt. And there you will be together. 24 hours you are together. Going to office, back the face. Going to office, no healing time. Only healing time is when someone goes to the office. Or if now work from home which is going on now, then the problem, big problem. 24 hours together. So you should think first the results after bondage, after agreement, legally. Marriage is a legal agreement. You are recognized, registered by the society, by the legal authorities. And you cannot apart yourself like that now. Definitely you have to think after marriage when you are together, society gives you permission to bring the child now. So after effects, child, son or the daughter will come, then what? Are you capable of looking yourself? Are you financially okay to bring the child? Or is he or she, whoever working, enough of money? If their parents are there, or the husband is compelling, or the wife is compelling, no, I want the child. So is there all facilities to make that, to brought up? If both are serving, how can we bring the child? Who will look after? So there are many things for marriage. Not that, okay, love, no, marriage. Because this apart is not, that relationships are not, so we want to. Because we suddenly jump into the marriage. Marriage is a big agreement. Big agreement means there are the multiple hurdles are going to come. You have to just face lot of things after marriage. So you just prepare that list. If you are not aware, go to your friends and ask them what are the after effects of marriage. Tell me real. To real friend you go who tells you the truth of how the life is going on. Then you collect the datas and then you realize that this is the marriage. Because otherwise after marriage they say, oh, after marriage, now son had come. And then just brought him up. Early morning you are getting up, doing all, going to the job, then going to the crutch, this, that, and life becomes so difficult. Or if there are in-laws are there, which generally comes, then mother-in-law, father-in-law thoughts, how will you match? Are you so modest? No ego to get adjusted to the other family. You have to think it over. If my wife who is going to come, will she be adjusted in my family? Or can I afford if tomorrow after marriage we produce a children? You have to make it. This is a long deal. If children comes means you are just gone for 18 years, 18 years bondage. Legally, you cannot throw him out or her out. This is a big deal. Marriage is not the small. Earlier it was small. 50, 100 years back, like country in India, there were the joint families. So there are 4 brothers, their wives. If son or daughter comes, all just make that value to it. They are taking care. But now individual family, husband and wife, you have to look after 24 hours. No one is there. You can maximum have the servant, and first 5 years servant also cannot look after. 5 years not going for job. Wife cannot go for job. Because how one will brought up to 5 years, after 5 years only you can put to the crutch. So you have to look out many. There is not only he hurts me. Think for the many hurts should not come after the marriage. If you are prepared for everything, both have agreed, this, all are there, things, then if you are having the life purpose for the materialistic world, as I said, the world, W-O-R-L-D, you want to live in this world only, and you don't want to complete the purpose of your life. Purpose of your being is what you are today. You are becoming in this world. You are growing in this world, materialistic world, bungalow, car, job, payment, and this. And if the world, W-O-R-D, the God world, if you think who had created you, who had sustaining you, to go back to the world, to meet my father, my mother, that the real mother and the real father, who is the God. So if you think in that way, then the story is different. Then those who went into that, their life were completely opposite to this world. They were nowhere attached to anything of this world. They were just going into that world God, W-O-R-D, God world, not this world of Maya, materialistic. Then there is no world to them, marriage, children. They are just thinking to produce the God through them. To bring the God through them means to get back to the God. As this is done by all our godly masters at that time, Buddha, Mahavira, Jesus, Muhammad, Kabir, Farid, Guru Nanak Dev, Ram Paramhans, Sai Baba, Mirabai, Sajobai, Lallabai, Lao Tzu, Socrates, and many more in the previous Yuga, Rama, Krishna. If that is your object, world, then this Maya, the world, W-O-R-L-D, is not meant for you unless the basic requirements, only for the basic requirements of your body. So this you have to decide. If you want to live in this world, Maya only, no God, then you have to think all the things in advance. And then you go into this journey. Then other what you will do. If there is no interest for the world, the godly world, then this is what you have to do. Go marriage, produce children, and get old one day and die. Because you don't have the mission, don't have the purpose. What is liberation, what is enlightenment, what is nirvana, what is sthiti pragya, kevalya, sachiyar, these all said by these people. You don't have any interest to that. Then you have to move in this life. But you have to think 1,000 times after effects. First make that line and go ahead. Go ahead. Then this hurt, what you are saying always now, it should not be multiplied hurts. Then what happens? Divorce, legal agreement crossed, now over, now second, then third. But everyone, everywhere where you go, these things are going to happen. So, if you are going through this world journey, Maya journey, W-O-R-L-D, outside journey, with your all these senses, means ears, eyes, nose, and I say this tongue or hands, means if you are going with your all 5 senses with the outside subjects of this world, which is spiritual language I am using, as I have said you earlier. So when you go with this only materialistic, what is you can see and hear and taste and touch and this, if you go with this world and want to remain in this world, there you have to be attentive. But if you go beyond this, who is showing you by eyes, who is getting you here, who is giving you taste in the tongue, who is making you to enjoy with your touch. If you go in that way, then beyond that is the world, W-O-R-D, the God. If you get into the theory of the God, the world, then not the problem of anything. Nothing of this world can disturb you, hurts you, which is very much required, as I said you earlier, it is very much required to know about yourself. You do not know anything about yourself. And you're just making the coping. You're just putting the steps on that which is going on outside without having any knowledge of your future. that what will be the after effects, what are the effects after the death, where will you go, not knowing about and just rushing, going. So this, if you are interested to know about that world, W-O-R-D, what I say, godly world, the life before you and life after you, then these questions of hurting will disappear, because you will come to know the real life inside the body, which is moving this body, that energy, the conscious, the inside energy, which we say the soul energy. When you go into that soul energy, you are connected to the world, the God world. And then outside journey, you're not to worry about. Then God decide, the Creator decide, because your journey now will be decided by the God, because you have just gone into His world. From inside, outside you're there. Then He will decide. You are all predestined marriages, children. Then God will decide to barter, or if you go through that, you will be no problem, no hurting at all. But for that, you have to go into the, what I said, the world, W-O-R-D. In this world where you are living of Maya, you go to the knowledge of world. Then when you have the knowledge of that world, which is inside, the knowledge of being, then outside becoming will be stable. Outside life will be stable. Then automatically you will find the bliss. So marriage is a big contract. You should think 1,000 times that all necessities, everything is made, now we can go together. And thereafter, children and all, you should make all in pre-planned. Because after marriage, there should be no fight. Already hurting is there. This. If we go to that level, then, and if in between you get the world or godly interest, generally in this beginning youth age, we don't have that interest. But once you understand the life outside and you want to understand the life before, who had the Creator, who has brought us here, when you come to the spiritual, that knowledge of world is called spiritual language. Now I am giving you the spiritual lecture, my experiences. So this spiritual language, spiritual lectures will bring you that outside materialistic life to the godly life. And now outside you will be enjoying the whole. Nothing will be stopped. You will be moving all like you are going today. If marriage comes in life, children comes in life, your life will be peaceful and completely calmful. No hurting at all. But you have to have the knowledge of that spiritual world. Without the knowledge of your being, your becoming will be always hurted. So first, the plan, if you are going. Second, the knowledge of that world. God, Creator, who had made you, who is sustaining you, what the life is, what the love is. Then balance of this will make your life comfortable, peaceful, blissful. And that is only possible when you go with this worldly knowledge, the W-O-R-D, God knowledge, where Jesus said world is God, God is love. And once you understand that, everything will be fine. Understood?